Hello and welcome to episode 46 of Bood in Hudd. I'm Bood FM, and as always, thanks for coming back. Now, cracking episode today, hopefully. Massive game against Tottenham. Massive. Us and Spurs are neck and neck at the minute. United are in there with us as well. But this game could really define our season if we can beat them today. I mean, even in their own backyard, it'll send a statement, won't it, to the rest of the league in the world that Huddersfield mean business this year. We've had 3 games off camera. As you know, up to this point, we've pretty much been unbeatable. Has that stayed the same? Are we still freaking awesome? Let's find out. Right then, the first game against Leverkusen away in the Champions League, and I stuck with the plan, and it was a B team. I was buzzing with this. This game was amazing, honestly. Leverkusen took the lead. We came back. It was 1-1. Leverkusen made it 2-1, then it was 2-2. Leverkusen made it 3-2 to them, and I'm like, wow. Then we equalised, Callum Wilson, and then Callum Wilson scored the 4th. It was insane. One of the best games ever. It was so much fun. I was really chuffed that it was my B team that were performing like this. Rory Adam, the kid, who's born in Huddersfield and is a Huddersfield Town fan, and now he's playing in the Champions League for Huddersfield. Rory Adam finished on a 9, scored 1, great goal, and set 2 up. We're awesome. No, we're not awesome. Bastard. This game was just rubbish. I know we have to get beat at some point. I mean, a part of me was dreaming, could we do an Invincibles? We were playing well enough, you know. Rested my A-team, just played Leverkusen, all fresh. Yeah. We get beat in our own backyard off Leicester, who Juan Mata, must be about 40, got blue man of the match. Baz got sent off. Well done, Baz. Kuki got injured. And it's unluckily, it's not just a little niggle. I'll show you that in a minute. The third and final game, well, we got beat again. B teamed it this time. And for the first time really in Europe, they didn't really show up. I mean, Acuna, who had to play, got a 5.7. It was poor. Benfica run riot. We had qualified, don't get me wrong. But I'm not a big fan of that when they did what, they're not bothered anymore. We've got through, let's not really bother. I'm not into that. I think you should give 110% every game. So massively disappointed with this. Even though it don't really matter, it matters to me. Right, and let's have a look at that Champions League group. And as you can see, we won it. We won 5 games and lost the last one. I think we've been amazing, honestly. To think that was a B team in a group. Don't get me wrong, Star Bucharest are alright, but Leverkusen a very good team. Benfica a class club, and we've beaten that whole group. Shows you the strength of depth we've got. Shows you how good some of my kids are. And here we are with Kuki. This is devastating. He's had little niggles before. I mean, and had a knock and missed a game, but he's never had a big injury, and I think this might be his first big injury. And not what a time to get it. I mean, look how good he is. He's such a good player. Perfect poacher. I love him. He scored 52 goals in 77 games for Huddersfield. I think that's in the league. This year he scored 21 goals all round in 17 games. He's my best player, average rating wise. I mean, is this is going to affect the title race, isn't it? It's going to affect us. I mean, Wilson could score goals. Dinez is a very, very good player. He scores goals. Laut has been fantastic. It'll give me an opportunity to play one of my kids from the youth team in a few B team games, but you want to win the title, you need your best player, and Kuki's our best player. He's just a man. Memphis Depay, one of my top 3-4 players, he's also injured. Luckily, it's just an abdominal strain. He's hurt his stomach, the wuss. He's going to be out for 9 to 11 days, but he's going to definitely miss the Tottenham game, which is, you're playing Tottenham at White Hart Lane, or the new White Hart Lane. You've got to be beating them. And you need to beat them, you need Depay and freaking Kuki when you're Huddersfield Town. And when it comes to the monthly awards, we had a fantastic month last month. I've not even got top 3 in the manager. Obviously getting beat by Leicester has kicked me right out. Players in a month, looks like West Ham have had that. Laporte came third, so that's okay. That's something decent. And we've got another third place, Mbappe, great player. He's come third behind two regens, Dwight Van Bloody Raj from the last episode. And who's that guy at City? Mohamed Lamine Saad. Do you know what? Even if he was the best player ever and he offered me free, I won't have him because I can't say that. Right then, last episode we had a little segment where I showed you some of the ex-players, players that meant something to me, players who were important along this journey, getting us to where we are, players we've had to move on from because we've either outgrown them, they're not good enough, but they're still special. And I showed you some really good players in the last episode, and I've got a couple more I just want to have a look at. Some have only just recently left, some haven't, but all of them at one point were brilliant for me. Now, people who've been with me since the start with Booed in the Hood will remember this guy. They'll remember how much I struggled with him. I thought I did my research and learned how to say his name. Then apparently I didn't say it right. I had people in the comments telling me to say it this way. Other people saying it that way. Is it Hefferlee? Is it Hefferlee? Hefferloo? Hefferla? Heffer who gives a shit? He was a decent player, but when he went, I was happy. He went to Bristol on loan, and then we ended up selling him to Hull for $2.5 million. And now he's gone back to Germany. He's playing second division German football for Kaiserslautern. But he was decent. He was decent, but he was never going to be a player that's going to win your Champions League and Premier League titles. Next up is Will Grigg, who only left last year. A player who blew me away. Bought him for $1.5 million. I thought he might do me a job. Oh, this Will Grigg is on fire. Is he actually any good? Of course he is. In the Championship, he was absolutely devastating. Have a look at that. 29 goals in 39 games. Went to the Premier League, stuck with him. 14 goals in the Premier League in 34 matches. He was excellent. And then as the years have gone on, he did dwindle. I mean, even though in his last season he only scored 2 goals in the Premier 13 games, but his average rating was a 7. So he's a good player. I mean, his value went up to like 9 million. I mean, we took a hit selling him to Hull. Now, Hull aren't playing him that much. He's only played 5 times and not scored a goal, which is not fair because he's better than that. Personally, I think Will should maybe make a move and follow the next player, and that is the famous, world famous, hero, legend, role model, Nahki Wells. An absolute beast. He never heard of him in my life. I don't know if he's really done much in the past. He spent a long time in Yorkshire. He was at Bradford City. Good goal scoring record there in League 1, League 2. Come to the Championship was amazing for me. That year in the Championship though, when he scored 38 goals, set up 13 in 42 games, was just immense. He was amazing. My first year, he just fit well into my tactic. Him and Griggy, everything just clicked together for him, and he was outstanding. He came to the Premier League again, banged in 17 goals. Him and Griggy. On paper, they shouldn't do that, but they did. He was amazing. It's just one of them though, where we're getting better players in. He was getting a bit older. He's gone to the MLS and he's doing very well there. Scored 13 and 29. He's living in New York, beautiful city. I mean, New York City. I mean, amazing. I think Will Grigg though should follow him out there. Another player I love, he has, and that player is Aaron Moy. Possibly one of the best central midfielders I've had in a long, long time. Stat-wise, he's good, right? You take over Huddersfield at the start of this game and he's on loan for 1 season. It was brilliant for me. We took him on loan for another season and he was just a good player. We ended up taking him on a 2-year loan deal. He spent 4 years on loan with us, which was great, and I wanted to keep him, but it's only a computer game, but these players become something, they start to mean something to you, and I thought if he stays around he's not going to play that much. He deserves to play football. Today's live con, Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs. Possibly, if someone put a gun to me, and I might have said this in the past and said you've got to support a London team, I'd pick Spurs. I've always liked Spurs, like we're playing in white. I've always liked the name. I like the club, I'll be honest. And I did mention in a previous episode about I'm not happy about how teams can sometimes sack their ground off. I love what Spurs are doing now. They're building a new one around it. I mean, they're going to have to leave for a bit out to Wembley and come back. But it's fantastic what they're doing. I mean, White Hart Lane's got a lot of history. And at least they're pretty much going to be playing on that same piece of land. Something I just think that's important. I just do. I think it adds something. It's going to be a fantastic stadium. It looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? It's out of this world. It's up there with the Emirates. Probably better than the Emirates. It's going to be newer. But at least they're playing on their hollow turf still, aren't they? Fantastic, really. Plus, it's been designed, right, to be an NFL stadium too, because Daniel Levy's very clever, and in a couple of years we are getting our own franchise in London, and I cannot wait. Massive NFL fan. That team will have my 100% backing. Me and my little boy will become London whatever fans, and that's hopefully where they're going to play. Eddie Howe's the manager. Brilliant manager, excellent manager on this game. I've done some experiments with FM Scout and he does really well, becomes a really good manager, and he's got his big job here at Spurs and he's doing a fantastic job. Captain is Toby Alderweireld, decent player, he's their captain. Vice captain is Harry Kane, he's still at the club, still scoring goals I think, decent player. Their key player is Dele Alli. Now I'm surprised he's still there, because in my new, I don't always show you the rumour mill, it bores me, but he's in that rumour mill all the time. Someone at United apparently was saying, come to United. I think it was Griezmann trying to tease him over. Right, here we are with the team report for Spurs. I just realised, because we're so emotional about Kuki being injured, we never looked at the Premier League. And obviously we got beat by Leicester. I think Spurs did well. So Spurs are now at a point ahead of us. You can see it, should be able to see it above my head. They've got 33 points, we're on 32 points. So I mean, if we draw today, that'll be decent. I want to beat them. If we beat them, it just sends a statement, doesn't it? United is still just behind us as well, only 3 points. West Ham are still up there. West Ham are doing fantastic this year, followed by Arsenal, Chelsea, City. Where's Liverpool? Bloody hell, 10th. Wowzers. Right, today's team to face Spurs. Obviously, we might have to make a few changes. Not too many, I think maybe two. Two players suspended and a player injured. So we've got Pickford in goal. We've got Kleiny at right back. Klosterman and Laporte in the centre of defence. Grimaldo is our left back. Lewis Cook is going to play in the ball-winning midfielder role today. Obviously, Baz is suspended. Acuna is playing today. Even after his 5.7, he needs to step up now. He's a great player. I'm just a bit like this on his consistency, but we'll see. Mbappe, going to play the right wing. We've got Baziore, Mahmoud. He's on the left wing, covering for Memphis Depay. And up top, it's going to be Dinez and Callum Wilson. So, still a very good team. And a team I think can win today. Here we are with the press report. We're favourites with the bookies, even though we're away. I'm buzzing with that. The press are actually saying both teams are fairly evenly matched, and I think this will be a draw. Kyle Walker and Baz will both be missed by their respective sides. What about Kuki and Depay? Kuki, Depay and Baz, they're three world-class players in my opinion. Massive, massive miss. But I still think we can win today. Right, let's get chatting with these numpties. And serious, I'm always serious these days. Very, very serious. And I'm going to say, get out there and show the world you've got what it takes. The freaking world. Everyone's watching this. This is the biggest game in club football right now. Place to be in it, man. Spurs versus the Hudd. Get to it. In today's Premier League game, it's Tottenham Hotspur versus Huddersfield Town. Spurs kick off here at the new White Hart Lane. Fantastic stadium, but can we send all them Spurs fans on crying? I hope so. Malcolm with a short free kick finds, I can't say his name. Come on, boys. Oh, what was Dele Alli doing then? He didn't even touch the ball. He just went for a dive, didn't he? Come on, bit of pressure from Spurs. Can we get it away? Oh! Going to be picked up by him in the striker. Vieto. Just one Vieto. Give it to me. Here's Baz running down the right hand. Oh, he's got past one. Ping pong. Cross goes off his shin, but Acuna's picked it up. Nice shot pass to Mbappe. Mbappe shoots. Oh. Yeah, 10 minutes in. We've had two chances. They've had one. Not loads going on. Here's Dinez though. Pretty deep for a striker. Come on, lad. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do? He's found Kleiny. He's well forward. Lovely cross from Klein. Oh, come on. Oh, cut out by Klosterman. Klosterman, Real Madrid is sniffing around him. Don't know if you saw a little wanted sign by his name before. But yeah, Real Madrid is sniffing. They can sniff off. Look at Klosterman. A player I'd never heard of. I signed him and thought, is he any good? Part right back, part centre half. He looks like he's alright. And he's just developed into possibly one of the best centre halves in the game. I don't know if he'll do that for you, if you buy him, but brilliant player. I've never played him at right back. Always as a centre half, but he's class. Wilson now. He's deep again. What are you going to do? Short pass to Acuna. Acuna's poor ball, man. What the freaking hell was that? I'm going to get caught on the break here by Spurs. Come on. Oh, they cut him out easy. Love that. Come on. Baziore. Boots it forward. Trying to find Dinez. Can. He's won it again. Oh, come on. Oh, what a pass. Wilson shoots from distance, about 1 mile an hour, not doing nothing. Got a throw in the right hand side. Klosterman, poor throw, man. We're lacking a bit of concentration. We're lacking a little bit. I just assertively told them to do more, just demanded more. I should have told them to concentrate. Someone's going to score, I think. I can feel a goal coming, but I couldn't tell you who from. Lovely pass out to Mbappe. Mbappe, who switched, by the way, to the left wing. Give it to Wilson. Wilson to Dinez. Dinez! Lloris, you twat. Just one Vieto. Come on, Cookie. He's replaced Baz. It's like, who's Baz? Who the hell is Big Baz? Got Cookie Monster. Freaking monster. Here's Cookie. Nice little pass to Acuna. Why is he trying them passes? Keeps failing. Here's just one Vieto. Come on. Oh, who needs you, Lloris? Right, it's our time. I'm getting excited. I think it's because of the importance of the game. I love this. This is why I love this game. Right, I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be assertive. I'm going to say, keep going out there. You can still win today. Most people listen keenly. Some are deep in thought. Some are feeling passionate. Kicked off the second half. Come on, the Hud. In my favourite kit as well. Bumblebee kit. Just one Vieta. He's coming forward. Come on! Here's Dele Alli. Close him down. Get into him. Just break his legs. Come on. Come on. Oh man. Don't like this. Don't like it. Dele Alli. Don't like it! Here's Mbappe. Love this kid. Absolute top player. Reports today in the paper I was reading that City and Real Madrid are thinking of offering like 119 million. Why 119? It's random. Why not 120? Do you know what I mean? Don't know how true that is. Is he really worth it because he scored a few goals in the Champions League? He's got potential. But I think he should have. Ronaldo earned his price tag when he went to Real Madrid. I don't think that Mbappe has yet, has he? Ronaldo had won a Ballon d'Or and a Champions League. I think that's the kind of thing Mbappe needs to do. Good shot. About half an hour to go. Dyer with a throw in. Oh no, no. Oh God. Bloody Spurs again. To be fair, more ball. They've had nearly twice as many chances. If we can get anything out of this game right now, I think that'll be a good thing. Because looking at them stats, I don't know if we really deserve it. I mean, they've even hit the woodwork. Come on, Klosterman. Come on. Putting pressure on us, aren't they? Charging forward. His legs are running fast, but nothing's happening. Wilson has a shot. Has that gone in? Get in. How did that even go in? Passes it. Wilson booms it there. Lloris punched it in the net. That's not like Lloris. 1-0. Half an hour to go. I've not used the wall for ages. Oh, God. I'm talking about defending. And they're just going to score anyway. Straight away. Yeah, Dele Alli finds just one Vieto. Watch this. Lovely shot, to be fair. Pickford didn't even move. Poor. 1-1. Dinez, not really done much. He's on Wilson's on an 8.3. Dinez on a 6.4. Bit disappointed. So I'm going to bring on Vladimir Lau because the big lad's a beast. Got a bit of a presence up front now with Lau. He's a big lad. I think he's like a good targeting man. Deep line forward. He's been fantastic recently. Buzzing with him. But here's the fucking... Oh God, here's the Spurs again. What's that then? It's Spurs on the attack for the 10th millionth freaking time. Cookie booms it forward. Come on, let's get him on the break. This is where we rule. Look at Big Lau charging forward down the centre. Lovely pass to Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson passes it short to Acuna. Acuna forward to Lau. Lau, lovely touch. Passes it to Mbappe. What's Mbappe going to do? Back to Acuna. Give it to someone. Acuna finds Lau. Lau. Yeah! Oh man, this is brilliant. Acuna, lovely ball. Lau, perfectly onside. Look at that. What was bloody Lloris doing? Who cares? That is class. Oh man, I am absolutely buzzing. Got 10 minutes to go. Do a switch to the wall. I should have maybe switched to the wall because here comes Spurs. Here comes Spurs. Pickford again. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Come on. Whoa. Wow. Can Mbappe get onto that? He has done. Come on, kid. Crossed it in. Did you see that? I think that was a Ronaldo cross. Foot around the back. I'm pretty sure it was. Spurs again on the attack. They are not giving up. This has got to be it. Pickford's gathered it. This has got to be it, ref. Got to be. Yeah, there you go. Full time. What a freaking win that was. Absolutely buzzing. Not being funny. Look at the match stats. And I don't know if we actually truly deserved it. At least a draw, maybe. I think we played well enough for a draw. But yeah, yeah, to nick that, oh man, I am so proud of that. So to go to Spurs, to go to White Hart Lane and beat them 2-1, especially when Spurs probably had the better of us, that is a fantastic result. That is a title winning result. So I'm going to be passionate and say a very nice victory. Well done, give us a kiss. And look at all that green. Here we are with the Premier League after that fantastic result. A few of the lads have all got to still play, but I'm not too bothered about that because right now we are laughing. 2 points clear at Spurs. Brilliant. I mean, Spurs haven't drawn a game, lost 3. We've lost 1. Gutted about that. But that is looking nice. I'm happy. 14 games, we're top of the league. Kuki's still second in the goal scoring charts. He won't be there, will he? Because he's not going to score a goal for 4 months. Right then, episode 47. And it's going to be a special one, really. Now, some people don't take this tournament seriously. I always do. Because me and my mate used to play against each other, and he'd always, if I won the Champions League and he'd won it the year before and he went on to win this or whatever, he'd always be like, yeah, you're champions of Europe. I'm champions of the world. And I know you play some weaker opposition, but you're champions of the world, right? So the next episode is going to be a double live comp. There you go, great episode 46 in the bag. Really, really happy with that. Brilliant game to win. Really proud of him, really. And we're top of the league, can't ask for much more. I really believe, even without Kuki, that we can probably still go on and maybe win it. Why not? I'm gutted for him though. He's not going to be able to play in the World Club Championships. That's sad. I'm gutted. I know it's on a computer game, but I feel really sorry for him. I'd love to know what you guys think if you ever get to this point and watch me at the end. Do you think we're alright without him? Do you think we can win the league still? Are we still good enough? Or do a panic buy maybe and get a backup striker in the January transfer window? I don't know if I need one, because I think if Depay gets fit, he can cover. I don't know. But I'd like to know what you think, so if you can be bothered, type in, let me know. But yeah, thank you for all your support. I have finally hit 2k. So I'm buzzing, thank you very much. If you're one of them new guys that's just recently subscribed to me, cheers, you've come in late. Hopefully you've watched a few more, you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my transfer specials, I love them. Hopefully you will too. Thanks to all the guys who've been here from the beginning and before that. Constant support's brilliant. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like it. If you are new, join the rest of them and subscribe. I'm going to try and do a bit more. I'm going to try my hardest. It's just been so hard recently with a little baby to get anything done, I'll be honest. So thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for checking me out. And hopefully come back for what's going to be an epic, hopefully epic episode in the World Club Championships. Have a nice day. Take care. I love you. I'll see you later.